It's so fucking cold. Ah! It's funny. This is an episode review of a children's anime where the first thing I say in the video is the word fuck because of what reason? Alright. Anywho, what's up, guys? It's your boy Schizomanic, the Insane Game Freak here. Back at it again with another Pokemon 2019 episode review. So, we're on episode 8, and this was our Sinnoh region episode with our new character named Misaki. I'm curious that if they ever feel the need to do like the Galar tournament stuff in the later half of the anime, like will these characters like her and Shoji show back up? Like, was it Shoji or Koji? I forgot how to pronounce the name. I forgot. It's been a minute. The point is, I'm curious if they're gonna reuse these characters for later arcs, because it seems weird to be meeting characters all over the fucking globe and like they don't live there. But considering the way the anime is portraying travel distance and time, which is very different compared to like what they were doing in the old series, where it would take you like episodes upon episodes at a time to get to certain places. I'm curious that when the Galar tournament thing starts up, are they gonna handle it using these characters or not? I'm just curious. Anyways, the premise of the episode is pretty basic. It's kind of weird. It's essentially a jealousy match with Misaki, who has Velma syndrome. Velma syndrome being like, my glasses. I can't see anything without my glasses. Somebody help me find my glasses. What do I do? And then, for some reason, when someone finds their glasses for her, it's not like a romantic thing, but it definitely gives off like this vibe of like, it's weird. It's like her normal praise for the Pokemon who finds their glasses then turns, it's almost like she herself is a curse. Like she has this fucking energy about her that makes Pokemon like gleam to her very easily. I don't know how else to describe it, but the premise is that like she has, I don't even know if these Pokemon are hers per se, but she at least is friends with a Piplup, and then she has a Krogunk that falls in line with the same reasoning where she drops her glasses and then like the Krogunk picks it up and finds it. And the whole premise of the episode is like the Krogunk and Piplup being rivals for her affection, but then to realize that since she's the most important thing to both of them, they have to just set aside their differences. But the episode isn't really formed around that idea. Like the episode is kind of about it, but not really. Also, Go catches a Mantike if anyone gives a shit. I personally don't give a shit because Go catching Pokemon doesn't mean a lot to me. When you make him catching Pokemon like an everyday occurrence, it's going to lose any impact. The reason why Ash's team is so memorable is the fact that like his team, he caught his team. They all had individual episodes dedicated to them. The way Go catches Pokemon, at most they might get a few minutes of instruction. I mean, a few minutes of like dedication. Mantike literally got like a minute. He also caught like a tentacle earlier that same episode. Just catching Pokemon, unfortunately, in the anime is going to be devalued a bit because even if his Pokemon are shown later, you're still catching them like wildfire. So eventually, the anime is going to run into the classic problem of Scorbunny is going to be the main, and like everyone, and then everything will be constantly switch out. It's actually handled the same way with Team Rocket in this episode. That apparently the way it's going to work now is Pelipper is going to drop off this vending machine of Pokeballs. They're going to use Meowth to turn the crank to get a Pokemon, and the Pokemon will be randomized. Like this week, originally it was Corviknight and Tyranitar. This week it was Beartic and Machamp. Which is, to be fair, I appreciate the good mixture of new and old Pokemon, but like that seems to be the premise of the way this is going to run. That every time we see them, they're going to have a different team. And like that shit's so uninteresting to me. Like the one thing I really appreciated about the old Pokemon episodes was that like the reason why I like Ash's or May's or Dawn's or Brock's or Clement's or Serena's or Iris's or Silence, like I could appreciate all their teams because it was just those Pokemon. Or if he caught more, they still like had importance. Like I said, my issue, Best Wishes was a proof to me that you could have him catch more than 6 and I would be fine. But like have it mean something. At this point, Go has like what? Go has all the evolutionary lines of the bug types in Kanto, and then he also has like Mantike and Tentacool and Scorbunny. Like he has a good chunk of Mons at this point. So I'm kind of like indifferent to. It's like his team doesn't mean much to me because there's no rhyme or reason behind it, and we still don't know what his whole obsession with Mew is in the first place. Koharu gets a few more lines this episode. It seems like she's gonna be handled kind of like Serena was in the sense that she'll just get more and more like bits of chunk in time to further her development. And we still don't know what Ash's team is, or what Ash's structure. I imagine Ash will be the more traditional, where he'll catch his 6 Mons or so as a team. I don't know if we count Mr. Mime as a part of that because I don't know if that's official or not. Like I think people are treating it as official, but I have to see Mr. Mime in more episodes, and Ash treat him as like a legit Pokemon on his team before I'm like officially like, okay, that's his Pokemon. Like he used them in an episode. I don't know how much that translates to like a legit team or not. That's my whole thing. Now if he's counted, that's a different story. But as of right now, we don't know. The Krogan Piplup thing wasn't really overly interesting because you know what I think I said it before, but one of the things that sticks out a lot in this particular region, at least in this anime, is that the music is on point, bruh. The music is fucking great. But like the content of the episode itself isn't overly interesting. Like I could sit here and go through, oh, they went through the race and Pikachu and Mantike joined the race. I thought it was funny that Mantike for a good chunk of the race had like this deadpan expression, which I thought was gonna give us a little bit insight to its like personality. Doesn't, because it doesn't get really a chance to shine that much. Well, at least not to the degree I would have liked. The Piplup Krogut thing, they're just racing. The best part is if you're a Piplup fan, you got to see a lot of Piplup this episode. I also think they're in Snow Point City. I don't know because I don't know the English translation of the city they were in Sinnoh. But I think that would have to be Snow Point. That's the only snowing region in Sinnoh off the top of my head, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean it's fine. I think that's the problem. It was just kind of fine. But like if you were asking me what my complaints are, like right now it's Go's team handling. It's obvious that Go is based for Pokemon Go. I mean, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, which is based on Pokemon Go. It's obvious that Go is based on that, which makes his team less interesting to me because we know he's gonna keep catching Pokemon and is gonna keep changing and switching as the story progresses. Actually, I could go on Cerebi right now and look to see how many Pokemon Go already has on his team. You know what? Fuck it. For the sake of the review, to make some more, I don't know. Like for me, it just annoys me, bruh, that we're still doing. It kind of annoys me because I don't care. So let's see. Scorbunny, Scyther, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Parasect, Venonat, Venomoth, Pinsir. I don't remember him catching Wurmple. I forgot about that. Wurmple. Tailo, forgot about that. Tentacool and Mantike. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You already have 16 Mons in the course of fucking 12 and what is it, 8 episodes? Bruh, like a lot of these are just gonna get fucking like thrown away. Like it'd be nice to see them in group shots, but that's literally gonna be it. And right now we don't know what Ash's team is officially because of how he's handled, but like nah. Like right now I guess they count Mr. Mime, but this one's kinda like We'll see, but I'm just like I'm with it. But whatever. At this point, we're good. I don't even know. I'm kind of like, this was the episode where I like, last week I was kind of like, it's okay. This week I'm like, So next week is just a whole episode, so we're going to Johto. I don't really know how I'm gonna feel about the whole episode. It doesn't look incredibly interesting. It looks like it's using like the Bellsprout Tower. No, the burned down tower in Ecruteak City, which most anime fans would be like, is he gonna meet Morty again? Well, that would imply continuity, and we know this series doesn't give a fuck about continuity, so don't hold your breath. Unless it's the Bellsprout Tower. There's only 2 towers, but the burned down tower is the one where Ho shows up at, which would be Ecruteak City. So we'll see. Anywho, leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's an episode. And I'm just at this point, I'm just kind of like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel when we get to episode 13, because that was like when I'm gonna seriously evaluate whether or not I want to keep going. But man, I was just like, the whole, like, I like her, but like the whole, and then at the end of the episode they do the gag where like they do the gag again, except even though Krungok and Piplup are friends, you get like a Psyduck at the end on supposedly a similar bullshit, and then just like Misaki just has a curse in general. She's just a problem. Cute and nice, but she's gonna be a problem. Anywho, yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Anyways, life's a gameplay to win. Later days, and I will catch you guys later. Peace. My outros are getting longer and longer depending on what fucking channel I'm on and how crazy I'm feeling like I want to be, which fluctuates throughout the day.